Ooh, welcome back, everybody. Finished our last successful run, so let's go talk to everybody. This is going to be the norm for a while. I like to just start in the corner here and go clockwise, talk to everybody, or listen.
You ought to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing? Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the God of the Dead has been through everything you're going through.
Also, I always talk to the house contractor last because you're going to get some resources from the head chef, as he just mentioned. And so I don't want to have to make double trips.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with...
Whoops.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing. What's cooking?
Nice.
Done deal.
You get good stuff from that guy. That's why it's important not to miss any fish.
Give me the best deal you've got.
Again, I don't usually use this, but I always like to check. And we get to talk to my best friend. Make sure to give her a nectar until you max out her gauge. And let's talk to these guys.
Appreciate your
I would do
patience.
anything for just one glimpse of Aphrodite. Cause of death, dehydration.
Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
Nice. And yeah, she's going to be the first one that we keep giving nectar to. Make sure you always have at least one nectar in the bank to give to her every time you visit the House of Hades.
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Thanks.
Obviously, she's infatuated with you. Alright, let me scroll around. Also, I got some new ones that showed up, but again, the West Hall and the lounge are all cosmetic, so work orders are what we're going to focus on for now. Excuse me. Codex. Contractor's desk, that's where we're at.
I think we'll go with this. You've done so much for us, House Contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself? Hey, that sounds handy there.
And so this unlocks these, which makes our Dark Thirst make 20% more gemstones as well as darkness. And then the next, is it 5? 4 are nice because it adds a little bonus to a lot of the resources. Gemstones now also give gold. Nectar give a random palm of power. Keys give a fated authority choice, which lets you change the rewards for the next chamber. And darkness gives +5 max health. And Vanquisher's Keep is what we're going to be saving up for, though, I think, right? Yeah, for the diamonds. These all cost diamonds. Next thing to save diamonds up for is that. Killing bosses now also give gemstones. And for the gemstones themselves, the next thing to buy is the Codex upgrade.
Approved. The more I know about the boons I'm offered, the better off I'll be.
And then we're going to save up for the next Infernal Trove upgrade. There's 2 of those, so we'll buy both of them. Just go ahead and get rid of these 2. Okay.
I want to go lie down.
Oh, go lie down. So do that when it tells you there's some story here.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
I love that. Oh, and also it's awkward because under normal circumstances I wouldn't have escaped yet, and so this would all be a big surprise, but sorry for the spoilers.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You... why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Father.
Okay, so with that bomb dropped, unlock
Let's
the
try it.
final weapon.
Hexagriff, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me.
Hey, nice. Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
I'll keep that in mind, mate.
Skelly gives combat advice like backstab. This is our one gun in the game, which is maybe my second favorite weapon. We'll get to that. So check the display case.
What's that one there?
Oh, gave me a little quest there. Do the owl pendant. Stick with the fists. Can I examine these yet? No. Alright, now that I've unlocked all the weapons, I can turn my keys towards the Mirror of Night. So let's unlock the next here.
Something new.
And so we get... Do I need any of these? I want thick skin or boiling blood. Okay, there's boiling blood. So... Boiling blood, this is why, you may have noticed, I mentioned this last episode, or last run rather, why I shoot bloodstones at the bosses. It's for boiling blood. I deal extra attack and special damage for foes with bloodstones in them. So it just becomes habit to shoot that right at the start of a boss fight.
What do you know? This came true.
I unlocked all the
Nice to have my
weapons.
ancient legendary weapons there.
I think I needed 150 gemstones for the next treasure trove. So no need to go back.
Hey.
And we're off. And now that we've escaped with the Twin Fists, we are going to start using the Pact of Punishment. This is where my Google Sheets that is linked in the description comes in play. On the tabs at the bottom there's a heat guide, and every heat it describes what I like to add and what I like to take away. And the first one I like to add is convenience fee. I think this is the easiest heat in the game because it doesn't affect combat at all, just makes the prices higher.
Do your worst, father.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
You might have been able to hear my cat just there.
Lord
Oh.
Poseidon.
Nope, want to keep the thing.
Nephew, I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there of all the denizens of my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled to the bounties of the sea. But on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
What is this?
So this is normally your introduction to legendary boons, but we already found that one with Chaos. This one causes a lot of fish, so
All right.
get that, and just keep your eyes out, and you get a prophecy out.
Ringers. Something for the mirror. Where to?
You got your hands on Malphon, the Twin Fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming of a well-trained warrior. Then watch yourself and throw not caution to the wind.
never enough of these back at the house. Secrets of the Twin Fists.
That breaching cross is great. Armor is the one weakness of this build because you're built around staggering enemies and stun locking them, and armor makes it so you can't do that. So getting that breach cross to just destroy armor makes it much easier. And I want to mention something. Once you start getting into the heat, since you're going to up the prices of things, this is when I start recommending you don't buy resources at the shops and instead try to save up for the big ticket item at the end of the temple sticks, either the Titan Blood or the Diamond, whatever shows up. That one item is not affected by convenience fee, so you might as well start saving up for it. And so, since I'm not going to Karen's shop, I'll go this way, and I get a freebie anyway. Look at that.
Fountain to get out of here. Who makes door locks connected to a fountain?
And I don't know if anybody can hear that off mic, but I've got a cat down here under my feet that's going crazy.
Alright, you sneak.
Ooh. So you just destroyed that armor.
You have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
That call is quite good. Urge to kill is also good though, because it just increases everything. We'll do this.
The fishing point.
Getting any kind of call opens up a lot of avenues, so I like picking one early.
I think I got one. They got a hellfish.
Now if I can get the weakness dash, that would be great.
Little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
Dying Lament is also good, which I think I've mentioned before, so never mind.
Another key. Gemstones.
I'm forgetting to keep an eye out for fishing points, but I guess I haven't gotten but the one so far.
Charon's shop.
Only one fishing point in all of Tartarus, wow. And see, I'm gonna forego that darkness, because again, I want to save up for whatever the... I'll just keep calling it the big ticket item at the end is.
I'm back, Meg.
That mirror's made you stronger, Zagreus. You're fortunate to have Nyx helping you.
No hard feelings. I think she feels partly responsible for all of this.
She shouldn't. The only one responsible for all of this is you. And I thought even you would have understood that by now. Beg me for mercy, fool.
So make sure you keep that bloodstone in her at all times.
Did Malphon shudder? Let's see here.
Switch over to the coin purse.
All set.
Oh yeah. I forgot we're not looking at that anymore.
Next floor. Courtesy of the Pact.
Since the cheapest big ticket item is 1,000 gold, and there's 3 realms before you reach it, ideally you want to end each realm with about 300 gold, so we are right on track. Now you don't need to do that because you will get gold in the temple sticks. In fact, that's where you get more gold than any other realm, I think, on average. But still.
More bloodless? Who's getting punched?
This is why it pays to keep an eye out for things. Take a walk around before you leave.
Don't make me laugh. You waste my time.
Finally. All aboard.
Ow.
Phew.
Sweet.
Come on out.
Heard you got through pretty quick last time. Not bad, not bad.
We'll probably take second wind here since we're using our
Hermes.
call a
Sons of
lot.
the deep, arise. There. Another crustacean.
And yep, we'll take the Poseidon room. Poseidon doesn't have a lot of good things that we want for this build, a lot of good boons, but he does have one boon in particular that's fantastic this early in the game. I'll talk about it when I see his options, because hopefully I'll get it.
Uncle Poseidon.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
I heard you showed that good-for-nothing fury after all. I knew you'd handle that old crone, nephew. If she troubles you again, you just remind her who's in charge down there.
Nope, I didn't get it. So there's one that just gives an assortment of resources. That one's fantastic. And I definitely don't want title dash. I want some kind of dash, but this is the worst one to get. Please don't pick it. It pushes your foes away when you dash through them, which just means you have to chase down everybody the whole game. So we'll just take Flood Shot, because I'm definitely not using my special, and I'd rather get something that does something, excuse me, over something that does nothing. I was also just remembering that I should be using my cast on everybody. Stop moving. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Anything? Nope. Still need all the keys in the world. We need a total of, I think, 60 more. And this is where I get to show off that the fact that this is the second shop means that the next room is going to be a freebie. Just looking for urns. And I'd rather get a free centaur heart than a free palm of power. See.
Yes.
The room before a boss room is always a freebie, and that always comes at the same time as the second shop.
Don't you have something to say to me?
Oh yeah, now I just melt through armor, so this is gonna be easy. That's a 1 diamond for me.
You surpassed my Hydra.
So then we follow it up with the acorn for now. Oh.
Get out of this damn cage.